Again, I welcome you all in my digital class of biology. Students, now I will tell you about monohybrid and dihybrid cross, but I'm sure that you will get about monohybrid and dihybrid only if you know about the 3 laws of Mendel. Okay, so if you don't know, please go for those laws again and then come to this video. Okay, so first is your monohybrid cross. Monohybrid cross. What happened in this cross student? Only one character is involved. One character means what? Height, shape of the seed, color of the seed, flower position. These are your characters. Okay. So here Mendel has taken height of the plant. Okay. Which plant? Pisum sativum. Okay. So here student, I am making monohybrid cross. Okay. These are your tall parents and these are your dwarf parent. Okay, this is parent generation. Monohybrid cross I will write here, and these are parents. Then these parents, they will give gametes. Okay, then these gametes will undergo fertilization. Yes or no? Capital T, small t. Capital T, small t. Capital T, small t. Capital T, small t. Okay. If it is difficult for you in this way, you can also draw a Punnett square. Okay. In Punnett square, what you do? You make in this way, like this. Okay. Here you will write the gametes of one parent and here the gametes of the other parent. For example, here I will write the gametes, these gametes, and here below I will write these gametes. Okay. And here you will write male and female. Clear? Then capital T, small t, capital T, small t, capital T, small t, capital T, small t. Now you need to tell me that what is the phenotype of your F1 generation. What is the phenotype of your F1 generation? All are tall. Okay, yes. All tall in your F1 generation. Why? Because capital T is expressing itself and it is dominant. Clear? After that, we will do the selfing of it. Okay. What is selfing? We will fertilize it with a member of the same generation. Okay. For example, this and this. Okay. So I will take capital T, small t, capital T, small t. Okay. Suppose this and this I have taken. Getting? Okay. So here again, now your second generation started. Okay. Gametes. First I need to write gametes. Capital T, small t, and then capital T and small t. These are what? These are gametes. Okay. Now I can write like this also. Capital T, capital T, capital T, small t, capital T, small t, small t, small t. But if it is difficult for you in this way, again you can draw a Punnett square for the same. How to draw? Like this. Okay. Here capital T, small t. Okay. Here also capital T, small t. Okay. Here male and female. Then capital T, capital T. Okay. Capital T, capital one you will write first. Okay. Then capital T and small t. So capital T I am writing first. Now both are small t, so small t, small t. Now tell me that what are the phenotype of these? Capital T, capital. This is your tall. Okay. So I will write all here in order to prevent confusion. Okay. So two are like this. These are the generation. Okay. It will be your homozygous tall. It will be your heterozygous tall. Okay, heterozygous, and it would be your homozygous dwarf. Okay, right here heterozygous and right here homozygous. So what is the phenotypic ratio of your F2 generation? Phenotypic देखने में कैसे है? देखने में 3 are tall. Okay, so phenotypic ratio of your monohybrid cross is 3:1. Phenotypic ratio of your monohybrid cross is 3:1. Clear? And what is the genotypic ratio of your monohybrid cross? It is capital T, capital T, capital T, small t, capital T, small t. Now they are different. Okay, and it is also different. So genotypic ratio is your 1:2:1. 1 represent homozygous tall, 2 represent heterozygous tall, because here I am dealing with your heterozygous condition and not homozygous condition. Clear? And here 1, that is small t dwarf. Clear? 1 represent dwarfness. Clear? I hope so that you have got about phenotypic and genotypic ratio. Okay, if you have got this also, okay, then you can again give me thumbs up. Then only I will deal with dihybrid cross. Okay, otherwise we will deal with the dihybrid cross tomorrow. Okay, please, for any query, please feel free to call me. Thank you and have a great day ahead. Thank you so much, students.